Okay, so we're back here. You're listening to the Blitzkrieg Pop podcast, motherfuckers. We know you loved the first episode, and we just got the data back, and it was really good, so thank you so much. I'm here with my brother and co-owner.
Yeah, that's right. And if you guys liked what you heard last time, check us out on iTunes, on YouTube. We're out there. Blitzkrieg Pop, though, and this is what we're fucking doing.
That's right. Me and Adam have been geeking for so long. This is just normal shit. Professor Podcast just says, hey, you guys just talk, and I hit the red button.
Professor Octothorpe over here.
Dr. Octothorpe.
Dr. Octothorpe, my bad.
Yeah. Dr. Octorock, huh?
Dr. Octorock. That's a Thorpe, I think.
We're joined again by Professor, what'd you call him? Dr. Octothorpe.
I like that. I'm good with that. So I've got to address something real quick. In the first episode, in the first episode of the podcast, I'm not in trouble. I've been instructed. There's a difference.
Been instructed.
In the first episode, I said that my family was terrible. Let me address that in saying that my family is not terrible. Did someone bring this up? Yes, my mom.
His mother.
Hey, Connie, we love you.
We love you, Connie.
See, my family's not terrible. I love my family. I love being a part of my family, but we do talk over each other.
Can I say something about Connie? Thanks for inviting us over to swim, and we had to build the fucking pool.
Yeah, we still remember that. Yeah.
So, it was great.
The other thing is that I said that there is nobody to go home to, which is true, but there is a girl that I'm dating that I've been dating for a long time.
She's a sweetheart.
That occasionally will come over and have sex with me.
Can we insert sex noises right there?
Yeah. So what I'm hearing is you not only got in trouble with your family, but you got in trouble with your girlfriend. You got in trouble twice.
I got in trouble all the way around for the first episode of this, so let's clarify that, Ashley.
Munch has been reprimanded.
Ashley, that was for you, that you know that it's all good.
Who will you piss off this episode is what I want to know.
Let's find out.
All right.
That's a good time.
Who's our special guest today, though?
Oh.
Better than the last guest.
That's right.
Better
yeah, that's right.
Shit
I'll take that.
I'll let Adam introduce him.
Besides Marshall, who is not vocal on the podcast right now, Justin is probably my oldest friend. I think we met in third grade. We had a drawing contest to see who could draw the best. Was it Wolverine or Gambit?
No, it was the airships in Mario 3.
Okay, airships in Mario 3.
We used to be like heated rivals.
Yeah, I mean we were
for no reason at all, really.
Red and blue.
Nerdiest rivalry ever.
Yeah, I mean we drew the Mario 3 airships. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yep.
So
and I actually think you were better.
The textbook
third grade.
Skinny kid, fat kid dynamic was me and Adam growing up.
That was I was the fat kid. Totally. I mean, dude, I can remember being in your swimming pool when we were kids, and
t-shirt.
Your sister would come out, and I would like go underwater a little bit so she couldn't see my titties. You know, I was ever so slightly embarrassed. You know,
oh man,
of being the fat kid.
Yeah, in movies, the nerd dynamic was always the skinny kid and the fat kid, and any version that you can imagine of that, it's me and Adam.
That was us, man. That was us.
Big ears on me, you know.
So fat kids unite.
That's right. I've also known Justin for a long time because I'm Adam's little brother, and they used to put my hand in hot water.
We would actually take dirty underwear
out
of the clothes hamper and stretch them over his head.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And you wonder why I'm the one that talks loudest.
And he talked in his sleep. He would talk in his sleep, and then we would just try to convince him that he needed to go to the bathroom at that moment.
It was always go to the bathroom for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's kind of like a thing. I went through a whole rivalry with each Martin boy because I was like, I hate Adam, and then we're like, we should be best friends, and I had the same problem with Alex.
Yeah, Alex always called you Kobo Kid.
We actually all have the same stuff in common.
I named him Kobo Kid, and he hated that, and we're kind of like a wrestling story, me and Justin. We were arch nemesis, then we teamed up.
And then you threw him through a barbershop window.
And then Justin and Adam.
I don't want to be Marty Jannetty in this scenario.
Your little wrestling tag team all up. So
like a crew, actually.
Every time.
Your best friend was a dud.
That's right. That's true.
Of note, everybody, Alex was talking about talking over everyone. He actually doesn't have a mic right now because he's loud enough to be picked up on everyone else.
He's that fucking loud.
So glad that got brought up.
And have not talked over anyone yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Give it time.
Okay, so our first topic tonight is this Disney announcement of this What If show. Now,
rumor and innuendo.
I mean, I thought it was like a declaration. I mean, they're like, we the people of Disney hereby give you... No. But,
they're fishing.
So they're talking about a what if. Now, is this a... Now, I heard you say something like it might be a cartoon.
It's an animated show, and I think that when I read that it was going to be animated, made me believe that it's real. because what if, in live action format, it's going to be hard to do.
What if they got the people that animated the '90s X-Men cartoon to come in and animate this thing?
Oh my god!
I'm sure they would for one episode.
Number one, it would fucking suck.
At least let them write the theme song.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Let's see. So,
but I would have to say, as far as what if stories, like what ifs would you like to see played out? I mean, like, what if Ghost Rider didn't suck, right, Eric?
Or did something cool, which
That's
has
too
never
outlandish.
happened ever.
This has been going on for like 20 minutes. Just right
20
before
years, Eric. Come on.
Right before we pressed record, it's just shit on Ghost Rider.
He's wearing a Ghost
immediately.
Rider shirt for all of you that can't see.
what if Colossus was cool?
To be fair, our Lord and Savior Jason Aaron has written Ghost Rider, and it was amazing.
Has anybody else at this table met Jason? Oh, it's just me.
I'm going to in like 2 weeks. By the time this thing airs,
What were you meeting him?
C2E2
Right.
in Chicago.
Nice.
How much you paying to meet him?
Well,
Whatever he
Probably too much.
cover price for the book.
Yeah.
I'll say this: my favorite what if story was the what if the alien symbiote had just consumed Peter Parker.
That is on my notes.
when
at
it
the
ends
very
up
top.
on Thor, it's just amazing.
I agree.
Like, it's got
Thor is
the,
unstoppable.
I mean, yeah, it's Thor with the wearing venom.
There was
basically.
also what if Wolverine battled Conan. That's fucking awesome.
That's a pretty.
But who wins that fight?
Wolverine.
I mean,
Wolverine has to win that fight.
Conan doesn't have the
even a-
ability to kill Wolverine.
You
He's
fucking
just a muscular guy.
You fucking stab Wolverine, he heals right up. Yeah, you can't fucking beat
I don't think
his ass.
there's no.
Yeah,
it's not
so-
an
Is it a
easy
debate?
What about Craven had killed Spider-Man? That was one I always enjoyed.
That's
He
a cool
did,
one.
sort of, and
Well-
became Spider-Man.
That's true, but
Okay, but what if the Silver Surfer had possessed the Infinity Gauntlet? Now
that's
right
the
there
best one.
is
That's the best one.
just
It's got
amazing.
a great cover on it.
Oh, the cover. I think it's Ron Lim.
And his eyes are smoking out.
Yeah, it's just bad.
Which I thought
Totally bad.
Infinity War and Endgame could have a little smoky eyes for Thanos.
Oh man, I wish they would have not given Thanos
Pupils.
those pupils. Yeah, if he just had the black eyes,
Just the
with
black
white,
eyes will
it's like
do it.
the little explosions in them.
Little galaxies in his
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
That'd
Even if
been
they could
more cooler.
have, even if they waited until he got the full gauntlet, that would have been fine. That would have been a great like oh shit moment.
Yeah, where his
Yeah,
eyes
and
just
let him
black
puff out. Yeah, let him burn a little rubber there.
Well, he always had burning eyes, like pink shit flaming out of his eyes. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So we have on the door to the office, what if no one watched The Watcher? And it's a priceless cover. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Where he's recreating the old Marilyn Monroe of the sewer grate.
and he's sitting there with the dress on, and his dress is coming up. It's one of the best things ever. I think, with it being an animated format, that's
what
more
if Rick
possible.
James were the Hulk? I saw that one on.
I mean,
when I just
hopefully
quickly Googled it.
Well, hopefully on the show they can still do funny stuff like that at the end, like they did in the the issues. So
I don't think Rick James is relevant anymore.
he's a little dead.
A little bit.
Well, I don't
But-
literally mean they would use Rick
It was
James.
Rick
They would do
Jones.
something more modern as well.
They just changed it to Rick.
Yeah.
Rick James.
Rick Jones.
There's. See, I want some of the batshit crazy ones that no one would ever. The problem is, my favorite one is Atlantis Attacks, and in it, in Atlantis Attacks, the Egyptian god Set tries to take over and Namor beats him. Namor and Thor beat him down, and this one, of course, they die as they always do in What Ifs because everyone dies.
Everyone
in What If.
dies in What
But
If comics.
In this one, he turns like half the Avengers into snake brides who give birth to snake babies that then eat their mothers, and then Quasar and Set battle each other through like 20 different What If universes. And then the Watcher implies that they landed in our universe.
Just let me say, what the fuck?
Yep.
And that's Godzilla's
And that-
mom.
It's clearly something AJ
Remember
would
the
be
first
into.
Godzilla?
It's the best What If story,
first,
and I
the bad
stand by
one.
it.
The first,
The very first one? From
no,
like
not the first
1954?
one, but the first U.S. one.
Oh, you mean 1999?
There's some babies at the end of that,
98?
right?
Oh, it's awful. That's an atrocity. That's a velociraptor. That's not,
Yeah, what is that?
That's terrible. Or an iguana, maybe? I don't know what the fuck.
That's
that
why
is.
they brought him
some
into one of the
kinda
Japanese
household
ones and
pet.
killed him.
Shin Godzilla's the only one in the last 10 years worth watching.
Shin Godzilla's amazing.
Shin Godzilla is awesome.
5 years. Last 5 years.
Yeah.
He's a
Shin
little
Godzilla's
bit.
awesome.
That new trailer's got me hyped for the new one, though. I'm not going to sit here and lie about it.
It does a little, but it didn't kind of. I don't know. There's just something. What do you guys think about Godzilla? I love Godzilla.
Absolutely.
Godzilla's awesome.
Don't know
I
enough
think
to
we
even have
jumped
an
the
opinion.
shark on the what if thing and went right to Godzilla.
Yeah, that's actually an excellent point.
We didn't jump a shark because this has not gone from good to shit, Eric.
What if we talked about Godzilla?
I didn't know that we were not jumping sharks as Godzilla.
We're talking about
Well, that would
Godzilla
be-
now,
that would
but it
actually
brings
be
the natural conclusion of that is Godzilla versus King Kong.
And I can't believe that my own flesh and blood
That's right. Yeah.
believes that
I'm
somehow
American, damn it.
some big monkey could whip Godzilla. He has fucking radiation.
I want him to win.
He's
though.
like a third
How
the
can he
size of
win?
Godzilla.
I want him
How
to.
can-
Though. Is that wrong to want him to
AJ, you're
win?
wrong
That's
about
just
that.
it's a pipe dream, Justin. It's
You
a
can still
fucking
wish
pipe
it happened.
dream.
I love King Kong
climbed a
though.
building. Godzilla is a building.
Right?
King Kong usually dies in his movies, and it would just be nice if he, won one once in a while.
Did you
does
see the
die a
one
lot.
with did you see the more recent one? The
Skull
Kong
Island?
No, I know,
That was
I know he
amazing.
destroys people, which is pretty cool.
I mean, it was great.
It's the best Kong movie ever made, and I'll stand by
And he
it.
does not die in it.
yeah, I already
Yeah.
wrecked.
In that film, King Kong is made way bigger, and he is a
Yes.
youth in that film. They're preparing his size to go toe to toe.
I still want to know what is charred flesh going to do to Godzilla, because that's all he's going to do is char.
What's a
that motherfucker.
concussion going to do for Godzilla?
He's gonna
Because he's going to get his ass beat with John Cena knuckles. He's going to get his fucking ass pounded on.
To be fair, Godzilla's died a bunch too and keeps coming back. At one point, he got his skeleton made into a robot, then kicked the other Godzilla's ass for a minute.
That's a fact. Mechagodzilla was.
There's
based on-
Mecha-
Maybe I'm
Kong,
missing
too.
out on these Godzilla movies.
You absolutely are, motherfucker.
Bunch of them are on Shudder now, get it.
Just don't watch that shitty anime that's on Netflix. It's awful.
Is it? I keep
I like
wanting
the
to watch
Matthew
it.
Broderick
It's
one.
not good. No, you don't.
just kidding.
No, you fucking don't.
I got to say, the rule is you don't watch the movie, you just watch the
So
fights.
wait a minute. I actually like the Bryan Cranston one.
I haven't watched it yet. I really need to.
I didn't
though.
like it.
Adam
I'll
was
be
miffed
honest.
by it. I remember.
Do you want to know what I don't like about it? Is you can fit. Okay, if you go on YouTube right now and you type in I want to see all the Godzilla from 2014's Godzilla, it's 8 fucking minutes. 8 fucking minutes. Don't title the movie Godzilla if the actual title is human beings that interact around
The actual
Godzilla.
title
I don't
is
give a fuck about what a
Bryan
person
Cranston.
does around God. Like every time they're like, "Oh, here comes Godzilla. Close the doors, can't see it." Or the first fucking fight in that movie, I think Gareth Edwards ought to shove it so far up his ass. The first fight in that movie is only witnessed from a TV screen, like some kid watching TV. It's
But
bullshit.
He does puke fire breath down another monster's
No,
throat, though.
yes.
That's badass.
Yes, but it's 8 minutes.
Do you like it or not? Though I still haven't heard. Do you like
You
it?
were unclear, Adam.
I'm still not sure.
All right,
Adam
let me
likes
be
it or
clear
not.
on this. I don't know.
All of that hatred and anger to get to I don't know.
8 minutes into Skull Island, what's happening?
I mean, that was a good movie.
Kong is
Is he
ripping
wrecking
a
people in
fucking
8 minutes?
helicopter out of the sky.
I mean, I will say this.
Out of the sky in 8 fucking
See, the
minutes.
helicopters and planes take him down in like the original, so it's kind of.
It is kind of funny, but look,
Nice.
if someone else should have directed Godzilla, that's all I'll say.
That's just revengeance.
Is same dude doing the new one?
I hope not.
I'm honestly not sure. It looks like there's a bunch of monsters just in the trailer though, and anything with King Ghidorah in it's getting my dick hard.
You know what? I said that too until I saw the Netflix thing and just went, wow, how did they fuck King Ghidorah up?
Man, see, I was all pumped about that. Now you've deflated me.
I'm sorry. Let's talk about something that actually may be exciting.
Something else.
fair enough.
happening.
2 days ago was March 10th, which, as you,
What do you
I don't
mean by
know,
that?
I didn't know this actually. If you take MAR and then 10, it looks like Mario. So
That's
that is Mario Day.
Yeah, Adam
Martin.
texted me and was like, "Is today's Mario's birthday?"
It's Martin.
kind of.
I couldn't figure out what was
guess.
going on.
Actually, our last name, Martin.
In a way.
Martin. Martin.
We're Marios.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
One of the Mario- Which one's Luigi?
I mean,
Definitely.
He's a little bro. Alex is a little brother,
Alex
so
is
he's
the
got to
taller
be.
one.
Yeah, but he's lanky and skinny.
Oh, that's a
Adam's
good
Luigi,
point.
then.
Son of a
Point.
bitch.
Who
But
jumps
I,
higher?
but I have a lot.
I do for sure.
Oh, then you're definitely Luigi then.
Who's loved less by their parents?
But you are player one. Adam.
Definitely me.
I'm just kidding.
Because Luigi always got like way less treatment.
And seriously, Adam is player one at all times.
But hey, Luigi's Mansion's awesome.
Adam was player one. All
Also true.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion. What'd you say?
I just said you were player one all the
That
time.
is not fucking true. I used
Even
to
at my
sit-
house, I'd be like, "How am I player two?
In
This is
my
my
phone,
house."
Adam is Adam player one Martin. in
This
plus.
is hot fucking bullshit. Let me tell you something, Justin. I used to sit and watch you. Wait, no, never mind. I was playing Mega Man. You jump off the bed and like double axe handle me and shit.
hold on.
Maybe you're right. Fuck
Son
you,
of a
Justin.
bitch.
Fuck you for being right.
you're
The
player
30-year-old
one.
revelation has come to life.
Man, maybe we're gonna be rivals again.
Player one, Martin.
Adam is defeated.
I guess I am.
Cut down like Conan.
Hey, I'm not first player when I play Street Fighter with my daughter.
Fair enough.
All right, cool. See, I've learned. I've grown. Try it, Justin. Try it.
Ooh. Do you let your cats be player one, Justin?
Yeah.
Good.
Doug always gets to be
That's
player
respectful.
All right. Then.
Well, best Mario.
Well, I'll have to say this. I think the best Mario for me is Super Mario World because that's how I met my wife. We played the fuck out of Super Mario World.
That's
And
adorable, and I love it.
That's how we fell in love. So
That is
Thank you.
adorable.
It also brought you together with Cobble. Mario.
That's even more adorable.
Yeah,
Sorry,
let's
Lindsay.
do Mario 3. Oh my god! I didn't
Airships,
even-
I used to have that strategy guide. I think the best made Mario game's 3, but my favorite's number 2 because that's the one that I obsessed over trying to
That is
beat.
bad
It
shit,
has
'cause
the
it's not
best
even Mario.
soundtrack, and it's
The
amazing.
soundtrack's
That's the one you
amazing.
It's not even Mario.
Well, it is technically because the title is Super Mario Brothers
I'm
2.
fine with that.
But it's true.
Just saying.
It is true.
But it's not
That's
Mario.
the
Well,
well
but it
actually
is,
of the
though.
gaming world.
But have you actually played Mario 2, the lost levels from the SNES
Yeah,
game?
and I
fun.
didn't beat it because it's too fucking hard.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
And I'm bad at video games.
I had to watch a playthrough on YouTube just to see what happens because I can't get past level
Doki Doki
5 on that
Panic.
game.
right?
That's it. Doki
Yeah.
Doki Panic.
That's Mario 2.
But yeah, I've actually watched you beat Mario 2 so quickly it's not even funny. But what's your? I mean,
My favorite Mario's 64.
like off.
What's your favorite one? Odyssey.
Shit. I actually haven't played Odyssey yet. I just got
Oh,
my
you
Switch
need
pretty
to.
recently. But my favorite, actually, I got to agree with Adam, is Super Mario World. Although all my good memories are of 3 because I distinctly remember waking up at like 4 a.m. and my grandma and aunt playing it and inviting me to play with them when I was like 8. And that's like that's like the only childhood memory I have because I've destroyed all the rest with drugs and alcohol.
Damn, that's sweet.
What Dad Paul think of that?
I do not have time to explain.
I know.
I'm going to kill
That's
you.
why I
can't
did it.
explain Dad Paul right now.
By the way.
AJ's dad is
That's going to be
Dad
if
Paul.
any Patreon subscribers
Paid
get to hear about
content.
Dad Paul.
I know. I'm just
The
playing.
bonus would be Alex explaining it, actually.
I'm going to have like
I
10
can do it
friends now
real
ask
easy.
me about that.
Alex drew me a
Alex-
chart one time.
I've drawn a chart.
Drew the
You
chart.
drew a chart, and there's
God
the Dad
damn it.
Paul influence shining through right there.
Yeah.
Shit
Yeah.
fire, boy.
Shit fire.
Eric,
So I think mine's got to be Mario 3. Mario 3 was the best, and we got it. I remember this very, very vividly, even being young, that we had gotten it for Christmas, but we didn't know until 2 weeks later when we took the tree down, and we found it inside the Christmas tree because my parents had forgotten it was there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
that is amazing.
And then I
That is
proceeded to
awesome.
play it for the rest of my life
Fucking
because
A.
in what other Mario game can you actually get inside of a boot and stomp on stuff?
That's not very many.
It's probably the best made one, I would say.
What's
so-
the coolest thing besides the boot? Like, I always liked the feather and the frog suit.
Oh god, the frog suit was so good, and the Tanuki, the
You know
raccoon
what, though?
The cat suit Mario 3D World.
I have accidentally left the frog suit in my inventory and then tried to use it in later levels where
I
there's
know.
no water. It's
work.
absolute
You
hot
don't need it in
fucking
level
garbage.
8.
You
In
look
old
like the
age, you don't need
Spider-Man
that.
villain.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just terrible.
No, the P. It's a wing, but it looks like a finger,
Oh,
and it's got
yeah.
the P.
That's
Yeah.
a power wing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Power wing.
Looks like
Eric
a
likes to
finger.
pee on. I hear. That's what I'm hearing.
You basically can just
It looks
fly
like
through
a
an
wing.
entire level.
Have you ever
and
looked
not,
at it? It
Yeah,
looks
it's
like
called a
Mario's
P-wing.
glove with a P on it.
I just thought it was a wing.
It's
though.
a wing.
It is a wing.
Yeah, it's
but
called the B wing in the thing.
but damn it, I'm telling you, it looks like a finger. Look it up. I swear.
It doesn't.
It does.
It does.
Have you ever seen
It
like
looks
the,
like a turtle
But
wing.
once you know it's a wing, it doesn't look
But
like
wait a minute,
it's glove
you
at all.
tire
I gotta look this
you
up.
tire dudes like
You've seen
the
it.
Goodyear thing.
Tire
it
dudes.
It always looked like
Tire
a finger to
dudes.
me for a long
The
time.
Michelin Man?
No, the fucking on the side of a Goodyear tire. It's got like the foot.
Are
with
you talking about
wing
the
on it.
winged boot?
Yes.
That looked like a finger to you?
No, we're talking about. He's saying like a finger pointing
Yeah,
at
like
someone.
Like,
Like
give it the gun.
Namor's feet wings.
Yes.
Look like little-
Cap's helmet.
Yeah,
Yeah, Cap's helmet's
that's
pointing.
what he's trying to say. Hold on, I'm
okay.
looking
I
it
mean,
up.
I guess I can
Mario.
not give that to you at all.
Yeah.
Well, fuck all y'all.
Right there?
You know what? I'm mad
Okay,
because I
okay.
see it now that
If
I'm
you,
looking
if
at
you
it.
only have 3 fingers, then that looks like you're pointing.
You know what? Sometimes motherfuckers are born weird, okay?
And a tattoo of a P,
A P on
hand.
your fist.
I
Who
have-
doesn't?
I have my
Clearly a wing.
vindication. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
Y'all were talking about me getting a tattoo on air now. It could be a P on my hand. Who knows?
There you
It
go.
could look more like a
T right
wing
there.
in 1980, like
there.
9 or
looks
90 or
like-
whenever.
Yeah, what
that
year
came
did
out.
it come out?
93, I think.
No, I think it came out 93.
I'm
Mario
waiting.
World was already out by then.
Oh, damn.
Oh, you're wrong.
I was like
AJ.
92.
I think the super. Yeah.
Once again, drugs and
Mario
alcohol
World,
fucked
91, right? 91 for Mario.
Might be 90. No, 90. You mean Mario World? 1991 or something.
1988.
88. God damn, I was
Mario
wrong.
3 was an 88.
Excuse me,
People-
February 12th,
people listening,
1990.
people listening are screaming the
So I was
correct year
wrong.
at us
No,
right
yeah,
now. by the
Yeah,
way.
they are. People are way smarter than us.
Wait, are you sure? Did you say 93 or?
90. Sorry. Fuck, I'm all over
Whatever.
the place.
Anyway,
All right. So anyway, speaking of 90s, right?
Speaking of
You look at comic books right now. You got fucking Wolverine, Venom, that piece of shit Deadpool, and Punisher. They're making major resurgences. Then you look at the industry. You got variant covers all the fucking time.
Oh man, I hate the lenticulars.
And then check this out.
Foil.
To make things even better, you got, or not even better, however you look at it, McFarlane, Rob Liefeld, and Jim Lee are all in major roles in the industry.
Here's what I've got to say. So what you're actually saying is you're marking the marked return of the '90s anti-hero dark
Considered the dark ages
bullshit.
of comics.
Yeah,
Well-
one of the worst eras of comics, honestly.
The reason I keep hearing is because all these guys are our age. I mean,
Right.
the people writing now.
So they grew up on it.
They grew up on it. They're all horny for Deadpool in the 90s and
So-
whatnot.
But that doesn't explain why Marvel feels the need to introduce a character that looks like the modern Cyclops with a fucking Judge Dredd mask on his head and call it Major X.
It's because they wanted anything out of Liefeld right now because he is like white hot. And that's what they gave him. And people at Marvel looked at that thing and went, shit, okay, this is what we're doing.
You know, they actually found it. It's actually old. They
Really?
actually that's an old drawing that was resurfaced.
Did he did when he was 8? Because that's the lamest character design I've ever
People
seen.
will buy it as a joke,
like
though.
a 9-year-old.
People
Yeah.
are going to be really
I mean,
mad at me when
hey,
they listen to this, by the
People
way.
will buy it as a joke.
Rob, let me just say this, man. I respect the hell out of you. I think you're a great guy, but my God, your character designs are shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
we've
no,
met
Rob, listen.
Rob Liefeld a couple times. He's a fucking awesome guy.
Yeah, totally awesome guy.
Not a fan of his work. I hope
Sorry,
he never
Jeff.
hears this. Yeah, sorry,
Jeff.
Jeff. Yeah, sorry, half of our clientele that is going to to me when they come in.
As
now.
a fan of feet, I just don't like Rob.
I mean, draw feet, not smoke.
but seriously, you look at Todd McFarlane is probably at the height of his powers.
Do you think this
right
could be
now.
blamed on the Netflix shit?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, just, that's the characters they chose. They have Punisher, they have Daredevil, they have that kind of thing going on.
I don't think so. I mean, I think it really starts with Deadpool, with the first movie.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
that's hard to. Yeah.
I mean, the Deadpool movie happened because he was so popular,
Yeah.
and I think it's just because people our age love that shit growing up, and nostalgia is one of the strongest selling points.
Agreed.
I mean, we make a lot of our money
Well, there's
here
no
in the
way
shop
around it.
because of nostalgia.
Well, there's no way around it. I mean, nostalgia is great.
I included
I'm not
Wolverine
saying that
and,
in a shitty way.
Venom in this. Venom, I can remember.
Well, there's
I'm
another
sure
movie.
Justin can too. All of us can. Venom being over fucking hyped in the 90s. He was overexposed. Punisher was too, and Wolverine.
I've
was.
noticed you did not mention Gambit, though.
Yeah.
Well, Gambit's not really hitting on my radar.
Damn it,
His-
was over like Rover, though.
His first appearance went from being a bullshit dollar box comic to right now it's like it's over $100.
I don't recall it being a dollar box comic the whole time I've been into comics.
God, well,
No, he was pretty. It was always worth money, but I
Like
don't know.
$10,
that-
$12.
It's more now.
Of course,
Yeah,
but
like
everything
It
is.
was really hot in the '90s, and then it went down, and then it went back up.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, it
I mean,
went
right
way-
now we just got one today, and it's worth $150, depending on who you ask, Zach Burnham. But
I want to take this opportunity to say that Zach has been on every podcast, but he doesn't say
he
much.
just doesn't talk. But anyway, so I included Wolverine
And Eric just
because
shit himself. I don't know if you guys can do that.
I did.
We can all smell Eric's ass right now.
Seriously, Wolverine
It's
though,
sure stinky.
he's always popular.
Oh,
But
Wolverine's never
he's
gone away.
having another resurgence because of the recasting. Absolutely.
Yeah, and people like with that weird rumor that he's the blank spot in the in-game trailer, like that's not Captain
That
Marvel.
too.
It's Captain Marvel. I mean, it's
And-
already been proven.
and-
If you've seen Captain Marvel,
heard that.
Did people really think that's Logan in that?
Oh, well, yeah,
Yeah.
people are adamant about it, or that it's Mr. Fantastic, or that it's Professor X, or something dumb.
someone told me it was the Thing. I'm like, look at that shape again. Just
just
tell me.
him. I
Just
would
tell me
shit
that.
my
Fantastic
pants
Four
out
in
of
it,
joy.
just the thing.
And then there's also Punisher on here.
that
I know
outline.
his show just got canceled, but Punisher's fucking white hot.
He ain't going away.
He's white hot.
Oh, I mean, you know what? None of these characters will ever go away.
None of them will go away. But what I was saying about McFarlane, I mean,
The
Image
Todd Father. Just say it.
the Todd Father. Image Comics is the most, I would say, revered comic company
Publisher?
right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way around it.
Right
would
now,
say
Image is my
They put out
personal
the best,
favorite line.
the best comics.
Well-
I don't think their characters are the best.
I mean, with shit
characters.
like Saga and Seven to Eternity, and I mean,
East
hell,
of
the
West.
list goes-
Yeah, I mean, I just
East
picked
of
up
Black
Blue
Science,
Bird today.
keep it
Invincible,
But it's
Walking
different though
Dead.
because they don't tie themselves to having any kind of universe. They
Exactly.
just
Yeah.
treat every book
And-
as
and
its
that's
own thing
why,
now. That's
you
And
know,
the one time they tried Image Universe, it was just a fucking piece of garbage that never
didn't
even got
get
finished.
finished.
I
Yeah.
don't think it'll
Because they
ever
have
have the
artists working on
fanfare that the Marvel and DC characters have. but I think they put out the best quality stuff. And Todd McFarlane's at the top of it. Plus, if you're a writer or someone with a story to tell, he's going to give you an opportunity that no one else in the entertainment will give you. You own the rights to it.
It's because they take gambles on things. That's like when people complain now about like Marvel doing their thing, they're gambling on things, and that pays off. It's worked for Image. It's working for Marvel. People like to pretend it ain't, but it is.
And then look at Jim Lee. He's one of the early Image guys. He's a major 90s star. He runs
DC?
fucking DC.
President.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's fine.
Okay, well, I guess we're going to go into this segment that Munch created. It's called If You Haven't, Then You Should, and it's my turn.
About
you
goddamn time.
You motherfuckers are going to have to listen to this shit. All right, I'm going to recommend that if you haven't, then you should play on the old NES. You might have to dig it up on emulators or something, but you should play Fire and Ice. I mean, it's about a wizard who has to make ice blocks to move around on the board and put out fires. And yes, that sounds horribly simplistic, but I fucking dare you to beat like the 8th level and say it's not a challenge. I mean, it gets so ridiculously challenging, but it's so fun. Like, I feel elation when I actually complete one of the puzzles. If you haven't, then you should play Fire and Ice.
Since we're not allowed to interrupt on those. If you haven't, then you should.
Then you shouldn't interrupt.
I know.
He just put the end cap on it, though, with the if you haven't, then you should, though.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And that's why I'm saying, if
fair.
you want to get that here at Infinite Collectibles, a loose copy is $125.
We will absolutely order that
We
shit
have
for you.
had
though.
several. One in the box is going for over $250.
Which is insane.
night.
That's
And I will say, Adam
is
and
how
I
good it
played
is.
this.
Thanks to Justin Grimmett.
Yes,
Thanks
yes,
to Justin Grimmett.
a great customer of ours. We played this on Thanksgiving and on Christmas this year.
Oh, we did.
And it is fucking phenomenal.
All right, Dan's making like he farted noises or hand gestures or something, so I think it's about time
I
to wrap
assume
it
he
up.
did fart and he doesn't want us to notice.
Seems
Way to shit your pants, Dan.
He's
His
like
eyes over here.
he's waving shit around. I don't know if he's trying to
Just-
fan it out. I don't know what's going on.
We've all been there. Let's not judge, guys.
We lost shit.
All right, guys, we're at the end of this episode, and you can follow us. I got to do all this crap where I read this thing. I don't know what our Facebook's called. Infinite Paducah. You can search for us on YouTube at... Wait, I fucked that up. Infinite Collectibles, search on YouTube. Infinite Collectibles on Instagram. You can look at us. We're very exciting.
We're ugly.
Twitter, AJ pretty
Except for
much
Justin.
runs Twitter because I'm not a millennial.
I'm bad at it.
At Infinite Paducah. And then check this out. We're on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Buzzsprout, and a few others, right, for this podcast. It's pretty fucking awesome. So, guys, we'll see you down the road. Come in the shop. You can see me and Adam wrestle. And, so we'll see you down the road.
Thanks, guys.